Okay, we need to talk about what went down with Ice Spice at the SpongeBob movie premiere because the backlash is insane. And honestly, I think it's completely justified. December 17, 2025 brought a premiere for the SpongeBob movie. Search for SquarePants in New York City, and Ice Spice showed up wearing a $1,500 sheer white blue marine gown that revealed everything underneath. Her bra and underwear sat fully visible through the fabric at a SpongeBob premiere, a movie rated PG for children, which means you can probably see where this is going. Ice Spice wasn't just attending this premiere as some random guest either. She's actually in the movie voicing a character called Ticket Taker, and she recorded an original song for the soundtrack. She's literally there representing a children's film while wearing an outfit where you can see her underwear, which raises some questions like what was she thinking, what was her team thinking, and perhaps most importantly, what was Nickelodeon thinking? 4 days have passed since this premiere as of December 21st, 2025, and Ice Spice hasn't said anything while her management stays silent, and Nickelodeon and Paramount seems like they're pretending the backlash didn't happen at all. You can see the outfit she wore here for yourself. Mermaid silhouette, mesh corset style, bodice, very fancy words for a very see-through dress. All of this would be fine at like the Met Gala or a regular red carpet event or whatever, but this was a SpongeBob premiere. Photos from this event show her posing with people in SpongeBob and Patrick costumes, and she took pictures with a 15-year-old influencer named Jazzy from Jazzy's World. Video exists of her speaking to a room full of children about the movie while wearing this dress. And here's the worst part. Paramount Pictures posted all of these photos on their official social media as promotional material for a children's movie. One Instagram commenter pointed out that even SpongeBob was wearing pants, square pants, but still pants. Another user told her she was taking Bikini Bottom a little too literally. Social media absolutely lost it within hours. Parents were particularly upset, which makes sense. One Twitter user called her outfit inappropriate for a kids movie, while another described wearing this to a kids event as actually disgusting. Instagram user at mick.jeffa blamed her team for letting her down by dressing her like this for a children's event. One TikTok creator asked a pretty reasonable question about why we're marketing Ice Spice to children in the first place. Like, what has she done in her career that makes selling her to kids a good idea? Ice Spice makes music for adults and built her brand on an adult image, which is fine, but SpongeBob's target audience is children, so this is kind of a weird crossover. Unfortunately, not everyone was mad about this. Defenders argued that red carpet premieres are adult spaces regardless of what the movie is, and others brought up the gender double standard by pointing out that male artists don't get criticized as much for what they wear. Some placed responsibility on parents, saying they should control what their kids see. And Complex noted that it's not even clear if children attended the actual screening, suggesting it might have been a private event. But here's the thing, she definitely took photos with a 15-year-old at the event, and there's video of her talking to children in the audience, so kids were absolutely there. Now, you might be wondering, why is Ice Spice being involved in a SpongeBob movie in the first place? Back in October 2022, before she was even announced for this film, she released a song called Bikini Bottom that sampled SpongeBob music, and she's allegedly gone on record saying that SpongeBob is the only animated character she ever had a crush on.
The only animated character I ever had a crush on was like SpongeBob.
Which is information I did not want to know, but now do. Paramount announced her casting at the Annecy International Animation Film Festival in June 2025, and she called it a full circle moment given her existing connection to the franchise. She also made a song for the movie called Big Guy that was produced by Ria Tusa with Lil Yachty, and it came out on November 14th, 2025 as a family-friendly track with no profanity. And this is the part that really gets me, because her 2022 Bikini Bottom song has lyrics that are way too inappropriate for this new movie. That's why they had her record a completely different clean song, which means everyone involved knew her regular content doesn't work for children. They understood that well enough to commission new music, but somehow nobody thought to have a conversation about what she should wear to the premiere. Make it make sense. Silence from every single person who should be speaking up remains the most frustrating part of this whole thing. Complex reported Ice Spice hasn't addressed any of this on social media, and Hot 97 confirmed she hasn't publicly responded. The tab reached out to her team and got nothing. But it's not just Ice Spice staying quiet because Nickelodeon hasn't said anything. Paramount hasn't said anything. Paramount Animation hasn't said anything. And honestly, that bothers me more than the outfit itself. When Ice Spice showed up dressed like that, there were people everywhere, including event staff, studio representatives, publicists, handlers, and producers. Someone, probably multiple people, had to see her before she walked that red carpet. So why didn't anyone say, hey, maybe the see-through dress isn't the best choice for the SpongeBob event where you're gonna take pictures with children? Just a thought. Two possibilities exist here. Either nobody thought it was a problem, which is concerning, or they saw the problem and let it happen anyway. And if it's that second one, we have to ask why. A theory going around suggests this was all planned, that it was deliberate, a PR stunt or rage bait. TikTok creator at Clifford Domrance claimed what she wore clearly revealed it was a PR stunt. Another creator at Kiwi the Beauty argued that her team thought it would be cute to wear bikini bottoms to a Bikini Bottom movie premiere like a clever reference. No proof exists that it was intentional, and nobody's confirmed it, but it is pretty suspicious. And if this was planned, that actually makes it worse because it would mean adults decided to use a children's event to manufacture controversy for clicks. SpongeBob SquarePants has been running since 1999 as one of the most trusted children's franchises out there. Sponge on the Run in 2020 featured multiple artists on the soundtrack, and those artists understood the assignment by grasping that this was content for children and acting accordingly. Ice Spice, or whoever's managing her, apparently missed that memo. Nickelodeon and Paramount share the blame here because they hired her, they cast her, they invited her to this premiere, and when you bring someone into a children's property, you're vouching for them. You're telling parents this person is trustworthy around kids. Then she shows up in a see-through dress and nobody stops her. Opening day arrived on December 19th, 2025, 2 days after all this happened, and 87% of critics plus 77% of audiences gave it positive scores on Rotten Tomatoes. But box office numbers tell a different story though. Thursday previews brought in $1.4 million, while Friday added $5.6 million, which Deadline called the lowest franchise opening day except for the pandemic release. Weekend projections landed between 16 and 18 million, putting it in fourth place. Compare that to the 2004 movie that opened with 32 million, or the 2015 Sponge Out of Water that made 55 million opening weekend. Whatever this Ice Spice controversy accomplished, it didn't bring people to theaters. Parents have every right to be upset because someone should have stopped this before it happened. And the fact that nobody did plus nobody will take responsibility is a failure at every level. And another thing, can we talk about how this sets a precedent for future children's media? Because if this flies without consequences, if everyone just stays silent and hopes people forget about it, what's stopping this from happening again? What's stopping the next celebrity from showing up to a Paw Patrol premiere in something equally inappropriate? Or the next studio from prioritizing viral moments over basic decency at events designed for families? We're already in this weird place where everything has to be content, everything has to generate clicks and engagement, and I get that, I really do. But there has to be a line somewhere. Children's entertainment feels like a pretty reasonable place to draw that line. And yet here we are watching adults fail to do the bare minimum to protect that space. So what do you think? Was this justified backlash? Was it an intentional stunt? Will anyone ever be held accountable? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.